special edition of Today in Nashville. Clear the Shelters, brought to you by Bart Durham Injury Law. The process for a pet to come into Nashville Humane's care is extensive, and we got Kelsey Carlin, who's the intake coordinator of Nashville Humane. She gives us a look at how it works, how the system works when those pets arrive at their door. Take a look.
So our intake program at Nashville Humane is kind of multifaceted. The majority of our animals actually come from partner shelters or rescue partners. I would say probably 65% we pull from shelters, especially those that are at risk of euthanizing for space. We are lucky enough that that is not an issue that we have to think about here. So we like to be able to help the rural counties that just don't have as many resources as we have. And then the other part of our intake process is owner surrenders. Those are by appointment only, and that is just to ensure that every animal in our care has the care that it needs, whether it be the amount of staff that need to take care of it, a comfortable kennel space. We don't have unlimited space, so we have to make sure that we are scheduling appropriately, and that is a big part of my job, is just keeping track of census and trying to help where it's most needed. My schedule is actually Sunday through Thursday because I have found that it's a necessity to have appointments available on the weekend for those that work during the week. I probably have between 5 and 10 surrender appointments a week, and usually transports from 2 to 4 partners. The biggest day that I've had, I mean, there are some days where I take in 40 animals in a single day, which is a lot. Shelters and rescue in Middle Tennessee are definitely all kind of networked together because, I mean, you often have people cross county lines with an animal. Our policy is not to take strays. They should typically go to Metro Animal Care and Control if they have space. All the rescues in Middle Tennessee are life-saving. You know, there are many Wags and Walks, Proverbs. They all pull from MAC and other rural counties as well. And most of those places, the shelters have, you know, waiting lists that are dozens of families, dozens of pets long. So the only way that they can help their people is for us to help them make space. So intakes vary slightly depending on whether it is a transport from a partner or a surrender from a home. But in general, they come into my abode here, and the first thing is I'll, you know, assess behaviorally, you know, make sure there's nothing that we need to keep an eye out for as far as temperament. And then I'll go chat with our vet team, and they will come and help me do a basic exam. Ideally, we try to do it within an hour or two of the animal arriving so that they can get all those vaccines that they need. We give vaccines, prevention immediately upon arrival because shelters are a very easy place for disease to spread. So we'll do kind of a nose to tail exam, check for anything that our vet team needs to look at more closely. And then our kennel team will set up a lovely little kennel for each one. Sometimes we'll have siblings together, but they all get toys, they all get enrichment every day. As soon as they get here, we try to make them as comfortable as possible. Getting to meet an animal for the first time is just the best. Like I love every animal that comes through this door. Dogs, cats, kittens, puppies. They make me so happy. On a daily basis, have a new shelter crush. I mean, I just love knowing that we're saving these lives, you know? And I feel like, I mean, there's so many times when we'll get a pet in that is shy or scared or shut down, and you can see the difference when they come into this space where they feel safe.